all the advertising agents, advertising services, they will also do advertising. They will also do various other promotions also, say public relation, publicity, package design, direct marketing. So all that is done by full service agencies. And in-house agencies are those agencies which will do only, which is within the organization. So it is something like a department, a part of the company. So they will be doing advertising for their company. So it is their own employees. It is a separate department within an organization. That's why it's called in-house agency. So it is not a third party. So advertising agency otherwise is a third party. Actually, this we cannot say is a so as a company, organization has a marketing department, finance department, HR department, like that. So there will be a department which will be looking after only the advertising. So that is called as in-house agencies. So either a company will have its own a department to look after the advertising, or it will go for advertising agency to do the advertising. So like that, then we see advertising agencies which will do all the promotional works involved. So that's why it is called as full service agency. And in between we have discussed the different departments of a particular typical advertising agency. Then continuing with the different types of agency, we discussed the creative boutiques. So creative boutiques is a type of advertising agency where they will do only the creative part of advertisement. So you know, advertisement is all about creativity, right? Creative. So creativity or innovativeness or thinking out of the box. So other day we saw many people have presented advertisement. So we remember those advertisement that is creative, very creative, innovative, right? So the advertisers have to do the work of creativity. So there should be people who can think differently, who can come up with ideas that is totally different or creative. So which is actually a challenging and difficult task actually. So some companies will do all other works, means they are capable of doing all the other works except the creative thing, right? So some companies the marketing department will do the required research, they will think about, they will know to do the media, take the media decisions, and all the other works they are able to do properly. So that's why they will go for creative boutiques, which is doing only the creative work of the advertising agency. So that may be there, or agencies may give or outsource the work of creative work to creative boutiques. So that options are also there. So this, but it is you have to just think it is a type of advertising agency which will do only the creative work required for an advertising. Other works are not done by this agency. Then another type of advertising agency are media buying services. Media. So here, as you know, for advertising, the media is one one facilitating institution which plays a major role. Okay. So here, a company, an organization will have to buy media for giving the advertisements. So if it is going, if they are directly contacting the media, so they will have to pay for only their time slot. So whatever time that is required for this particular company, only that much they have to buy. Suppose you just imagine there is a agency which will buy all the available advertising space for print media. Time I am talking about the broadcast media. Okay. So how do we measure the media? Media, it is in terms of the space say if you are talking about print media, so I don't know how many of you have given a thought about it. So if you see in a print media, say newspaper, so we can talk about the full page advertisement, half page, quarter page, or the sizes are measured in terms of the centimeters, 2 into 4, right? So like that, 2 centimeters into 4 centimeters, or 4 into 6, like that. So these are the different types of terminologies that is used to measure the space or the size that that they are selling for advertisement. So like that, space or time. So when we are talking about broadcast, it is in terms of time. Say it may be in terms of the seconds, number of minutes. So like that. So if say I want to advertise, I want to give, I am a company, I am a marketer, I want to give an advertisement. So I have to buy that space first. So when I am doing this and directly approaching a media, so I will have to buy only that much time which is required for me. But otherwise, you see in the market, what happens is there are there are agencies which will buy the media in large quantities. Agencies which will buy the media in large, something like wholesale. So we know that, say, suppose a vegetable market. So if you want to buy some vegetables, you will be buying in small quantities. What these middlemen or the retailers will be, they will be buying in from the farmers or other middlemen in large quantities. So similarly, the media space bought by some agency, okay, they will buy in large quantity at a reduced price, and these companies will sell for other advertising agency, or the companies which require the media in their required quantity, the time. And this is what media buying services agency will do. They plan and buy media by large amount of time and space. So like that, such kind of agencies are there. So that also we include as a type of agencies in advertising agency. So like that, so we see these different types of advertising agencies. And now why advertising agency have to do their work? So it is obviously there is some earning is there, compensation is there. Earn, on what basis they will earn. So there are different ways in which the advertising agencies are working. So these are the different ways in which they will earn. Different ways means types of earnings. Okay, they will calculate how. It is based on the mutual agreement between the company, the company and the advertising agency. So it may be commission from the media. So commission from the media is there. So because these are the companies will be using the media. So media will give certain commission to the advertising agency. So is into controversy. That means what will happen if you are advertising agency and you are designing advertisement for some company, and you are earning the commission from media, say 15% or so. Normally that is the commission that the advertising agency earns to media. So what happens if you are advertising agency? What you will do? You will think of a media cost to increase. You want the company to go for encourage to buy more space. You will encourage to spend more on media, because the more the marketer advertiser spends, the more you will be earning. So always advertising agency will be interested that the advertiser spends more on media. So but advertiser will have it increases its cost, right? So in that sense, So this type of earning is in always controversy. So he will not think of reducing the cost of the advertiser. Actually, that is what the advertising agency have to think, right? So it will always try. It should see that the their clients will have less cost. But here, when the earning is there from media, advertising agency will always try to increase the cost of the media. So that because they will be getting more money from the advertising, the media. So like that. That's why it is into recommend higher media. That's what recommend. They recommend higher media expenditure. That's what I just said now. Then there may be other forms of earning also. There may be some fixed fee or fixed commission. There may be there. Fixed fee means initially the advertising agency and the client will discuss what is that they require, and they will state that this is what we are going to charge. This is our expense. This is what we want to charge you for this. Fixed in the beginning itself, or there may be some fixed cost and commission based of the total advertising budget. How much is the total budget? Based on that, they will fix a commission, which will be earning from the they will be getting from the advertiser who wants to do the advertising, like that. Cost plus agreement will be there. So, or it may be that whatever cost is involved in producing this advertisement plus some money will be involved, some percentage, say 5% or 10%, they will include. That may be the earning. Incentive based systems may be there. Incentive based means based on the result of the advertising. So what if it is, if the effect of advertisement is good and it is generating good sales, it is generating good image and things. So if a good cost based on the cost certain percentage, so like that, these are the different ways of earning that may be decided by the advertiser. And we come to see how does say advertisers select a particular advertising agency, what are the different selection criteria, on what basis they are going to select a particular advertising agency. So in the market you see so many, how advertiser will select a particular agency, what is the criteria. So these are normally the different criteria for selection of advertising of the company. So how is this advertising agency doing from the past so many years? What is the performance? Customers they have, how many clients they are having. So if there is the good performance is there, it will be reflected. They will it will be highlighted in their meeting. They will be having meetings. So at that time they will highlight their performances from how long they are doing in this business and how many clients are there. So how many businesses they have got, how many they were successful. All these things will be how many popular advertisement they have done. So all this is their past performance. So based on that they will select. That is one thing. The size of the advertising agency, the number of branches they have, number of places in which they have their business. So this is another criteria that will be selected. Services, what are the different services that is offered by this advertising agency. So now, so that advertising agencies are into different services, right? So it may be into media buying services, it is into creative services, it is into various other forms of promotions, direct marketing, sales promotion, public relations, and so on. So these are the different services that a advertising agency may offer. So it may be offering and it may not be offering some of the services. So it is based on the requirement of the advertiser, what services they want, whether it is there, it is given by this advertising agency or not. So that will be evaluated, right? Then the charges. So what is the charges? So that is how what is the charges for the advertising? So that will be considered. The relationship with the existing customer advertising agency, how is the relationship? They are already having good relationship in the past, then they will continue with that. If they are not having very good relation, they may not continue with that advertising agency. Like that, inception and experience. So from how long they are into this business of advertising agency, their experience, that given their advertising work to this company, this agency. So that will be considered geographical spread. So I think this I already said. The number of branches they have in different parts of the globe. So suppose a company is multinational company, advertiser is a multinational. Its operations in which this company is having their business. So it would not like to go for a company which is not having its so if a advertiser is having their business in different company, different parts of the world, then it would like to go for a advertising agency which is also functioning in different other countries, is it not? So like that, it depends on the advertiser, and they will select based on their requirement as which is their agency which will suit their requirement more. So this is how they will select the advertising agency. So